Every single year, 900,000 Americans develop a life-threatening blood clot, and most had no idea their daily diet was making their blood dangerously thick. If you are over 50, this video could genuinely save your life. Today I am walking you through 6 everyday foods shown in real clinical studies to work similarly to aspirin, thinning your blood, dissolving dangerous clots, and protecting your heart and brain. Stay with me, because number 3 alone changed how I think about clot prevention forever. So what exactly is a blood clot? And why should you care right now? A blood clot forms when platelets in your blood start clumping together. Sometimes that is healthy. It stops bleeding when you get a cut. But when clots form inside your blood vessels for no good reason, they can travel to your lungs as a pulmonary embolism, block blood flow to your heart, or cut off oxygen to your brain, causing a stroke. That is when a clot becomes deadly. And what makes this so frightening is that many clots form silently, with zero warning signs, until it is too late. Deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, stroke. These are not rare events. 900,000 Americans every single year. That number should stop you in your tracks. But here is where the story changes. Most people think blood clots are just bad luck, something that happens to other people. Research tells a very different story. Processed foods, high in refined carbohydrates, increase fibrinogen, a protein that makes your blood stickier and thicker. Dehydration, prolonged sitting, and low intake of key nutrients all raise your clot risk significantly. Now here is where it gets interesting. Your kitchen is more powerful than you might think. The 6 foods I am about to share work directly on the clotting cascade, the chain of biological steps your body uses to form clots. Some of them have been shown in peer-reviewed studies to be more effective than low-dose aspirin, and they come with far fewer side effects. But that is not even the most shocking part. I will reveal the exact protocol at the end. But first, let us start with number 1. Food number 1 is something most Westerners have never heard of, and that is a real shame. Nattokinase is an enzyme found in a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish called natto. In clinical trials, nattokinase has been shown to actually dissolve existing fibrin clots, the fibrous protein mesh that holds a blood clot together. What makes nattokinase extraordinary is that it is 4 times more potent than plasmin, which is your body's own natural clot-dissolving enzyme. 4 times more potent. That means nattokinase enhances what your body is already trying to do. It amplifies your natural defense system. Research published by the National Institutes of Health supports nattokinase as one of the most promising natural thrombolytic agents identified to date. You can find natto at Asian grocery stores, or as a supplement. Look for NSKSD standardized nattokinase at 100 mg daily. That is the form most commonly used in studies. And as I will say for every food today, if you are already on blood thinners, please talk to your doctor first. Food number 2 is already in most of your kitchens right now. Fresh ginger. And the evidence here is remarkably specific. A 1994 study published in Prostaglandins, Leukotrienes and essential fatty acids found that just 5 grams of raw ginger daily, roughly 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, reduced platelet aggregation by 35 to 39%. Platelet aggregation is the process where blood cells start clumping together, which is the very first step in clot formation. So raw ginger is interrupting that process at its source. Think about it. When was the last time you added fresh ginger to your morning routine? Add raw ginger to hot water with lemon each morning. Grate it into stir-fries. Or blend it into smoothies. The key word is raw. Cooking ginger at high heat reduces its active gingerol compounds. 5 grams. 1 teaspoon. Every day. Food number 3 is garlic, and this one genuinely surprised me when I first read the research. Garlic contains a compound called aggregation. Studies have shown that aggregation specifically inhibits platelet aggregation and is 3 times more potent as a blood thinner than aspirin, milligram for milligram. 3 times. Now I want to be very clear. I am not saying swap your aspirin for garlic without talking to your doctor. What I am saying is that garlic is a genuinely powerful, cardiovascular food that science takes seriously. The American Heart Association recognizes garlic among foods with meaningful cardiovascular benefits. Comment below. Do you already have garlic in your kitchen right now? The most bioavailable form is raw garlic, 2 to 3 cloves daily. Crush the clove and let it sit for 10 minutes before eating. That activates the allicin enzyme, which then converts to aggregation. Add crushed raw garlic to salad dressing, hummus, or olive oil with whole grain bread. Food number 4 is turmeric, specifically its active compound curcumin. According to a 2011 review published in Drug Discovery Today, curcumin modulates 8 of the 12 steps in the blood clotting cascade. 8 of 12 steps. Your body uses 12 precise biological steps to form a clot, and curcumin interrupts 8 of them. Mayo Clinic researchers have highlighted curcumin's anti-inflammatory and anticoagulant properties as an area of serious ongoing investigation. That makes turmeric one of the most comprehensively studied natural anticoagulants we know of. The challenge is absorption. Curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed by the body. The fix is simple. Always pair turmeric with black pepper. Piperine, the active compound in black pepper, increases curcumin absorption by up to 2000%. Mix turmeric with black pepper in warm milk, soups, or scrambled eggs every day. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper. That combination is genuinely powerful. Food number 5 is cayenne pepper, and this one works faster than almost anything else on this list. Cayenne contains capsaicin, and capsaicin has been shown to promote fibrinolysis, the biological process of breaking down existing blood clots. More impressively, studies have shown capsaicin can reduce blood viscosity, how thick and sticky your blood is, within 30 minutes of consumption. 30 minutes. That is a rapid physiological response from a simple spice. Johns Hopkins medicine researchers studying capsaicin have noted its significant cardiovascular effects on blood flow and platelet activity. Add a quarter teaspoon of cayenne to warm water with lemon each morning. Sprinkle cayenne on eggs or avocado, or stir it into soups. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with a very small pinch and build gradually. Even small amounts appear to trigger this fibrinolytic effect. Food number 6 is not one single food but a category: vitamin E-rich foods. Sunflower seeds, almonds, and avocado are 3 of the best sources. Vitamin E functions as a natural anticoagulant by inhibiting vitamin K-dependent clotting factors. Vitamin K is one of the primary drivers of the clotting process, and vitamin E acts as a natural counterbalance. Research from Harvard Medical School has documented vitamin E's role in reducing platelet aggregation and supporting healthy blood viscosity in older adults. A small handful of sunflower seeds gives you about 37% of your daily vitamin E needs. Half an avocado adds another 10%. Snack on almonds. Toss sunflower seeds into your salads, and put avocado on everything. Honestly, the avocado part is not hard to follow. Now I need to stop and give you a warning I consider just as important as everything shared so far. If you are currently prescribed a blood-thinning medication, warfarin, also sold as Coumadin, or newer anticoagulants like Eliquis, Xarelto, or Pradaxa. Please do not add these foods in large amounts without talking to your doctor first. These foods are genuinely powerful. That is the whole point. But that power means they can interact with your medication and push your blood thinning levels outside the safe therapeutic range, increasing bleeding risk significantly. This is not meant to scare you away from these foods. These foods are meant to complement a healthy lifestyle, never replace any prescribed treatment. Always bring this information to your doctor and have that conversation openly. Here is your practical daily protocol. Morning. Warm water with a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper and fresh lemon juice, plus 5 grams of grated raw ginger. Add both to the same cup. With breakfast, half an avocado on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. With lunch, 2 cloves of crushed raw garlic in your salad dressing, plus turmeric and black pepper on your meal. Evening. If trying natto, 100 mg of NSKSD standardized nattokinase as a supplement is a practical alternative with doctor guidance. Start this protocol consistently for a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks before evaluating changes. Also drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. Walk for 2 minutes every hour if you sit for long periods, and eat fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines twice weekly for their omega-3 EPA and DHA antiplatelet effects. Let me quickly recap your 6 natural blood-supporting foods. 1. Nattokinase from fermented natto. 4 times more potent than your body's own clot-dissolving enzyme. 2. Raw ginger. 5 grams daily reduced platelet aggregation by 35 to 39% in a 1994 clinical study. 3. Garlic's ajuine compound. 3 times more potent than aspirin milligram for milligram. 4. Turmeric with black pepper. Curcumin modulates 8 of 12 steps in the blood clotting cascade. 5. Cayenne pepper. Reduces blood viscosity within 30 minutes through fibrinolysis. 6. Vitamin E foods including avocado, sunflower seeds, and almonds. Natural inhibitors of vitamin K-dependent clotting factors. 6 foods. All backed by real science. All available at your local grocery store. If this video gave you something genuinely useful today, please hit the like button. It truly helps Medimint Health reach more people who need this information. Subscribe if you have not already, because we cover exactly this kind of evidence-based health content every week. Drop a comment below telling me which of these 6 foods you are going to add first. I read every single one. Take this information to your doctor. Have the conversation. And take care of the body that takes care of you every single day. Health disclaimer. The information in this video is intended for general educational purposes only, and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet, supplementation, or treatment plan, especially if you have an existing medical condition or take prescription medications. Never stop or adjust prescribed medications based on information in this video.